Hello everyone! Today we are going to share a highly effective and interesting workout targeting your full body muscles using kettlebells only. Let's start with our first exercise, which is kettlebell deadlifts. Is very similar to regular deadlift in terms of positioning and motion. To perform this exercise, choose a kettlebell and grab one of your desired weights, possibly the heaviest you can handle. Then stand straight with your feet positioned wide apart from the shoulder lines to allow the full range of motion all the way up and down. Then lean down in front of you by sending your hips back to grab the kettlebell from an overhand grip, placing the hands 3 to 4 inches apart. Then pull the weight towards yourself and start moving up by straightening your back to normal. This will make the hips push back inside. Holding on to the weight, keep extending until your bent back reaches the normal position again, or the kettlebell is elevated enough to cross the knees upwards. Then you need to hold the position for a couple of seconds and drop. But instead of regular deadlifts, here you don't have the liberty to drop the weights randomly on the ground. Here you have to properly reach back to the ground following the exact same movements that you made to fetch the kettlebell from the ground. So push your hips out again and lean down in front of you to place the weight on the ground. This makes your first rep complete. You need to complete 12 to 15 similar reps and 3 to 4 sets of such reps. Always make sure that you inhale and exhale deeply, lifting and dropping. On the other hand, keep your spine neutral in the process and always feel the exertion on the muscles so you can get instant results. Number 4 is kettlebell front squat. After getting some rest from the previous exercise, the next one we are going to perform is the kettlebell front squat. For this, again, stand straight in an erect position with feet placed wider apart than the shoulders for the full range of motion. Then grab a kettlebell in one hand, say it's your right hand, then with an in-hand or inside grip, such that the ball of the kettlebell goes above your forearm while your fingers are curling the kettlebell rod with an inside grip. Grabbing the kettlebell like this will bend your elbow completely at your shoulder level horizontally. After that, extend your other arm, which is free, the left arm, straight to the side for proper balancing. This is the starting position set for your kettlebell squats. Now you need to extend down by bending the knees and making sure that they do not cross the toe line. Keep on descending down until you reach the lowest possible point, or simply go for a simple squat where the upper and lower legs make an angle of 90 degrees with each other. Then holding the same weight, push yourself back again to the starting point. That's your first rep. You need to continue doing it for 12 reps first, then repeat the same by holding the weight in the left hand. Continue the exercise for at least 4 sets, 2 by holding the kettlebell from each hand. Inhale and exhale thoroughly as you squat up and down again and again. Also engage your core by constricting it tightly. It engages the glutes, hams, quads, as well as shoulders. However, it is an ideal exercise for improving the body's balance and stability. Number 3 is kettlebell clean and press. To perform the kettlebell clean and press, the initial positioning is the same as before. You've got to stand straight with a neutral back and drop down your shoulders. Then you simply need to lunge down with your right hand to grab the kettlebell from the top by a hand grip. Next, you have to extend the left hand over to the side and straight, just like before, to provide extra balance so you can prevent yourself from toppling over during the exertion. After grabbing the kettlebell from one hand, push the weight up and drive it toward your head. As you reach the top position by extending your arm to its fullest, then bring the weight above the head and drop it to reach the starting position. That is your first kettlebell clean and press. Following that, you need to complete your 3 to 4 sets, each of 12 reps. In this exercise especially, you need to take care that your body balance is perfect and your spine is neutral. If you have any lower back problems, pains, injuries, etc., you should avoid this because it directly stresses out multiple muscles of the body, especially in the lower back and around the spinal cord. So in case of any previous injuries, further stress can make things worse. Adding this exercise to your regular kettlebell workout can do wonders for you though. It is one of the few exercises that can target all muscle groups of the body either directly or indirectly. First in the pull style lifts, then it adds massive strain on traps, lats and delts. On the front side of your body, the upper chest is strongly targeted when you repeat the exercise from both hands. And of course, the abdominals, make sure that you constrict your core tight so the ultimate exertion on the core can be achieved. Number 2, Kettlebell Ren Row, push-up mode. To perform renegade rows with a kettlebell, grab kettlebells of considerable weight, which is almost the same as you used to do regular bicep curls. Place them in front of you about 5 to 6 feet away from you such that both are placed 2 feet distance apart from each other. Now it's time for you to take the position. So for that, simply get into the tabletop mode with your hands placed flat on the ground just below the shoulders. Position close to the kettlebells placed on the ground and your knees below the hips band at 90 degrees, making the 2 balls rolled inward. From this position, shift your legs and your hands to a new orientation by getting into do the push-up mode. To do that, you simply need to extend your bent knees behind your body to straighten up the legs and then lift your hands from the ground and place both of them on the kettlebell grip one by one. Doing this will make you enter the push-up mode for a high plank position with your hands placed on the kettlebell grip instead of being positioned normally on the ground. This is the position from where you will start your exercise. Squeeze your butt tightly together and inward and press your abs by constricting so you can feel proper exertion on your torso. Then bend your straightened elbows to perform a simple push-up. Extend your body downward and try not to flare your elbow towards the outside. And as you reach the lowest point, push yourself back again to the starting position. After that, you need to pull the kettlebell upward with your right hand and bend the elbow while doing so. When you reach the top position, give it a pause for a couple of seconds and then simply drop down to reach the starting point. Also, make sure that you squeeze your shoulder blades in as you go up to have a full impact on the back. This exercise also has massive exertion on multiple muscle groups and connective tissues. First of all, as the Ren Row mostly does, it targets your traps and delts. Then it has a direct impact on your shoulders and shoulder blades. Being in a full plank position, you also engage your core effectively, and then multiple muscles and connective tissues are targeted in the leg portion. With that said, let's see what's number 1. It is Kettlebell Swing. To perform a kettlebell swing, start with your feet placed widely apart from your shoulders or slightly more than that. Doing so, pull your shoulders back and down and then grab the kettlebell, which you have to place about 15 to 20 inches away from you in front of your legs. Bend your knees up to 45 to 60 degrees. Then dragging the kettlebell, you'll need to load it by pushing the weight back between your legs. After that, apply a push force on your kettlebell and try to bend your hips and back forward to straighten your knees. And bring the sweep behind kettlebell to the front and swing it up with both of your arms up to the level of your shoulders. That is your first rep. Then drop the weight back to the starting position and repeat to perform at least 20 to 25 reps per session. You can also divide it in the form of sets and can place them anywhere in your workout. Kettlebell swings are the magic fat cutters and can give you a toned, ripped and muscular body structure by making your stubborn fat melt to sweat. With that said, you have completed your interesting full body kettlebell workout. Well done. So how did you find the session? Was the video helpful? Do share your thoughts in the comments. If you've got any suggestions for us, then we would love to hear that as well. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Stay safe and we'll catch you in the next new and exciting video to challenge your fitness.